So today we are jamming. Today we are going to need just these two ingredients. That's it. And one of these, one lemon. You don't need water. Of course you will need some cooking utensils, but you will just need a bowl of strawberries like this and a considerable amount of sugar, for it is the sugar that is going to enhance the flavor and is also going to make sure that these beauties are preserved in a jar for a long time. And I almost forgot, a nice cup of hot tea to stay hydrated whilst you cook. So for the first stage of making jam, you will need to slice up your fruit. You work, and then you come home and then you work, but on what you love. You work on what you love. No? I've sliced the strawberries in half because I like whole pieces of fruit to still be present in the jam, at least somewhat whole. We're now going to add our sugar. This process is, I think it's called emancipation. What this will do is, over a period of hours, the sugar draws out all of the moisture from the fruit, creating this gooey soup, should I say. The smell is amazing. I'm going to put a lid on this, but this should be done at least 5 to 6 hours before you actually begin to cook. In my case, it's been 24 hours now. The strawberries have just become this beautiful syrup. I can't describe this, but the smell coming off of it is amazing. Now, what I'm going to do, this is not necessary, but I'm just going to test to see if the strawberries are still good. Yeah, strawberries and sugar, it's still very good. The sugar and the strawberries now are going to go into a pot such as this. You want a pot with high sides because this will bubble and froth up. And the last thing you want is for this thing to overflow and then you've got burnt sugar all over the place. It'll be a complete mess. So we're going to pour all of this into this pot, squeeze in some lemon juice, and the jamming will begin. With everything in on a medium heat, bring this to the boil for 2 reasons. 1, because you want your entire flat to smell of strawberries and to make all of your neighbors jealous. The second, because you actually want to thicken this thing and make jam. Oh, and please don't forget to stir frequently. If you don't have a thermometer, then you'll have to go to the shop and pick one out and... No, look, I'm joking. You'll have to test the consistency of the jam the old-fashioned way. So in preparation, place a small plate in your freezer. Once the contents start to resemble a stereotypical love potion, with a spoon, begin to remove the white foam and please be careful. Being covered in strawberry syrup is a fun story to tell, but not one to experience. After 20 minutes, the consistency of your jam should thicken, as well as darken in color. Retrieving the chilled plate from your freezer, spoon on a tablespoon of your jam, which should cool instantly. With your finger, draw a line through the cooled jam before looking to see if the jam is able to hold a line. If this is the case, take your pot off of the heat. Congratulations, your house smells of strawberries and you've made your first jam. If the consistency is not thick enough, don't panic. Simply return your plate to the freezer and leave it to reduce further, testing the consistency every 5 minutes. This recipe yielded around 2.5 liters, so I'll be jarring most of it. If you would like to see a comprehensive jarring episode, leave your requests in the comment section below. Okay, so we've just jarred this and it's now cool enough to eat. That's a slight pop there. It's definitely strawberry. Oh, it looks really good. You can definitely tell the difference when you make it yourself at home and with fresh fruit. It's sweet, of course, just eating raw jam, but you definitely can taste the strawberries. I'd recommend making this. It actually doesn't take that long. I think all in all, it took an hour and a half, including all the processes. So you make this in a large batch. It's definitely worth it. And of course you have the pride of saying you made your own jam. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brilliantly British, in which I have shown you how to make delicious strawberry jam. In coming episodes, you'll see exactly what we're going to do with this, because no one just eats jam. But until then, I'll see you next time. You be jamming. Suit yourself. You ain't jamming. I'm jamming. Man, that is naughty.